When we look at Jesus Christ, every single attribute that we think about God, loving and holy and just and merciful and righteous, every attribute that we think about God, guess what? We can look and see it in Jesus Christ. It's not in the physical prophets now anymore. No. Now we have the one. We have Jesus Christ, and he is revealing God to us. He shows us how we can have that relationship with God now. When you think about someone to represent us, in the Old Testament, it was Aaron the priest. But what happens? Aaron the priest is sinful. He had to offer a sacrifice for himself too. But now Jesus comes and he offers himself as the sacrifice. He is the final sacrifice, and he goes into the Holy of Holies for us and puts his blood on the mercy seat and on the ark. And so that now, and he tears, as we talked about this morning, he takes that veil, God takes that veil and tears it in two. So now that every one of us, we don't have to go to a priest anymore. Aren't you glad for that? Aren't you glad? Boy, I'm glad. I love you all, but I would hate for all of you to have to come to me and say, Pastor, I've sinned. Forgive me of my sin. Could you ask God to forgive? These are my sins. I don't want to know that. I got my own problems, right? Now we can all go to God. Every one of us have direct access to God through Jesus Christ. You see, it was all being foretold in the old, and now it's coming to fruition in the new. This is how they're working together. It's not saying, oh, the old would just get rid of the old. No. The New Testament builds on the old. Right? It's like if you were to kind of take a pyramid and you kind of cut it in half, and the bottom part is the Old Testament, right? And then the rest of that pyramid going up, that top part is the New Testament. But when you think about it, the Old Testament, you can't have the New Testament without the Old, and you can't have the Old without the New. You need both of them, because both of them help finish the picture of pointing everybody to Jesus Christ.